What's done in the dark will come to the light. Truth will always surface from every lie. Live each moment by doing right. So at the end of your life, the day you die, on Judgment Day, it will be a smile on the face of the Most High. Welcome back to another episode of UnFolDing VoYagE. Another moment. Give thanks to the Most High that you're living, that you're breathing, and that you're able to receive this mercy and turn from wickedness. Because if you look at it, the world is headed straight down, right over. It's going to a place where you don't want to be. Don't believe the hype, the glamour, none of it. Because if you do, just know you're being deceived. Now, a lot of people, they want it now. A lot of people, they do whatever. And then when they realize it wasn't worth it, well, don't be one of them people. Know what you know. Do what you have to do. Get through. Keep the Most High number one by doing. We have rules. We have instructions. Follow that. And you will be better off. Now take a moment and look around you. See what you see. Understand that everything is not what it seems to be. Understand that people may not be who they claim to be. All you gotta do is not overlook them red flags. You can if you want to, but if you keep on, and not say nothing, well, you'll deal with that when that time comes. Watch the news. You're watching a horror movie. Look outside. Be happy. You was blessed to make it back home. A lot of people don't know, and a lot of people don't care, and a lot of people don't believe until the horror is in their face. See, all of us got our warnings all through life. And if you're blessed to see this day and hear this, thank the Most High. Because everybody did not forget that He exists. See, a lot of people think that it's all about a party, a wicked party. A lot of people believe that's the way to go. A lot of people believe, oh, well, everybody else doing it, so you do it. Be the opposite of what you majority see. Because the majority out here is not trying. They don't care. Many was not taught. But as we get older, we get wiser. So it don't matter if you was not taught. Learn now. You know right from wrong. You're either going to end up being one or the other. Sometimes I say, for what? But it's just in me. I can't stop. I'ma always talk. And I'ma always tell people. the right way to go. They don't have to believe. I've done my part. It's like you can give people information that was for them to do better, to help them better themselves. And they won't listen. And they will constantly run into a brick wall every single time, fall down, and expect you to keep helping them. If a person is not helping themselves, it's not for us to help them. Now that's scripture, that's not me saying it, but it's also sense. Because in scripture, we all know, the Most High helped those that help themselves. So now just look at the opposite of that. If a person ain't doing nothing, you don't do nothing to help them. And a lot of people get help and love mixed up. See, when you're tough on someone, that's because you love them. When you discipline your children, that's because you love them. But look at the ways of the world today. Look what it has become. And people my age and older, and some younger, know the change. Know that the world don't want you to be obedient to the Most High. So it will throw everything at you to distract you, take you off your course. If you let it, don't let it. Endure to the end. Be strong. You know, nowadays, I see more people that keep to themselves. And as they keep to themselves, they want to better themselves. And it ain't nothing wrong with that at all. I love it. As long as you're keeping the Most High number one. Because see, when the real party happen, that's where I want to be. I don't want to be in the lake of fire. I want to be at the place of milk and honey and all the desires that I don't even know I have. The promised land. And if your aim ain't trying to get there, then you need to look in the mirror and ask yourself what you living for. Because it don't make sense to come from one bad place to go to another that's worse. Understand me. Understand what you just heard. Because it ain't hard to figure out. We don't live forever right now. We gotta first go through death. Many people think we live, we die, that's it. But that ain't so. I believe after we die, we come back. Because it's gonna be a judgment day. And just think about it. If you doing whatever, and you can't do it before the throne, then you know you wrong. So don't do it. A lot of people, they do things and then they feel guilty later. Don't do it. A lot of people sneak, knowing they wrong. They shouldn't do it. And when you get caught, don't get mad. Don't. Because it was your fault. You shouldn't have done it. You know, there's a saying. It's a true saying also. If you can't do the time, don't do the crime. Some people will do the crime because they don't care about the time. But don't do it. Don't give the enemy any type of reason to get you. Keep your head above water. Walk on it if you can. Keep your faith in the Most High. Walk right. do right. Because what's ahead of us ain't nothing nice. Enjoy this moment, because the next ain't promised. And you don't know what's gonna happen. Any day now, anything can happen. But I've said it before, 2027, watch out. And before then, don't be surprised, because ain't nothing good coming. Because the world is going through the stages right now of judgment. But on that day, when you have to stand for yourself, make sure that your good outweigh the bad, and that you are forgiven for your transgressions. Because the Most High is watching all of us, and He not playing. You can look me in my face, and you can see a story. Ehyeh be praised, and for us, there is no other. There is no other. There is no other. There is no other.